And I ain't gotta say a damn thing. But girl, I'm trying to get you. Cause someone who knows how to ride can take different positions. Now you screaming up and down we go. That's right, I never met the type of girl that's quite like you. Keep it on the low. And I can give more than dick, girl, it's true. But I only did one time, yeah.
Letting you go, I was just letting you know. I know the weather is cold, but you on your own. I ain't no regular Joe, you should've left me alone. I'm in the zone, I'm where the predators roam. We at the Senate in Rome, and I'm on the throne. This ain't no regular poem, this ain't that regular tone, no. Do you follow me, baby? Can you see what I have? Do you like what you see? Do I follow your path? I don't know if I like you, I just know that you bad. Who you driving me crazy? You can drive in that cab. Hop out. If you don't like it, you gotta hop out. Always been a player, never dropped out. Rather cop the necklace before I cop. She want attention, I play the field with my henchmen. She want me back in detention. I study lessons, I'm in a different dimension. I move in different directions, we playing chess. She just gave me the address, see the lady in the dress. She the lady in my text, see the lady is a test. These days I roll alone, tryna stay the fuck up off the phone. Tryna come the fuck up off of homes, not tryna get cuffed up, cuffs and stones. Playing for keeps, I'm a top gun, she playing the sheets. When the ops come, I play for my team, go play with yourself, stop playing with me. Do you follow me, baby? Can you see what I have? Do you like what you see? Do I follow your path? I don't know if I like you, I just know that you bad. Who you driving me crazy? You could drive in that cab. Pop out. If you don't like it, you gotta hop out. Always been a player, never dropped out. Rather cop the necklace before I cop out. I say the shit with my chest, I laid a brick on my ex. I had to go on a quest, I had to grow and progress. Some shit is hard to accept, I know I'll never forget. And it's a bet, I keep my memory fresh. I hope my enemies blessed. Letting you go, I was just letting you know. I know the weather is cold, but you on your own. I ain't no regular Joe, you should've left me alone. I'm in the zone, I'm where the predators roam. We at the Senate in Rome, and I'm on the throne.
If it was half hittable, it would be only in the darkness, bitch. In the darkness and secret, it'd be about this time. If I ever slid y'all raggedy ass bitches through, it'd be about this time. And y'all got to get out before the sun comes up, bitch. I don't want my neighbors or nobody seeing y'all leaving my motherfucking house, bitch. Nobody wants to be seen with y'all. Get that in your motherfucking head, bitch.
What up? What up? What up? I'm gonna go through the commentary today, and we're gonna move into the 5:15 show after we see some more F-ish and oh my God. All right, y'all. Let me just get started. Lou, I responded. Yeah, I did see what happened at Lolo's. That Lolo's thing just made the title. Not gonna like dog it out or anything like that. I'm just gonna give you my assessment of what I think happened and why, ZX was so quiet and things like that, right? Patricia Alexander, what it do? RY, what it do? Ms. Senator, hey, welcome. Welcome. I was gonna say good afternoon. Oh yeah, it is afternoon. All right, 1 o'clock. What up, Ron P? Appreciate you being here, brother. Anyway, all right. So let's just go. That song sounds like a sample a little piece of Mariah Carey's "We Belong Together." There is a little bit of a sample in there. You know what I'm saying? Like every once in a while, it's good to throw a sample in there. It costs a lot of money to do so. You might as well break even, but it's definitely an album filler. What's up, Diana? Appreciate you. And Miss Sugar Plum. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. I'll go right in because this is a 1 o'clock show. We'll be in and out of here in about an hour and a half. All right. You knew it. Yep, RY. You got a good ear for music, so absolutely. I had to be honest with you. Sometimes we sometimes we try to slide in samples so that it like resonates in your head, and then boom, you want to listen to the rest of the album. It's a great music bait and switch. Now I know if I say bait and switch, y'all are gonna go crazy because you think Envy's always up to something, but I'm just telling you about music. But anyway, okay, Diane will be right back. Well, we will be here. All right. So it's like, let me see. Lolo's just happened, so I want to talk about that. So we'll skip over the Jay Wilson thing. We'll come back to Jay Wilson. We'll hit the lemon raggedy hit list because that's not going to take long. All right. So the old envy's like, oh, I think this will happen. If people imitate me, right? Just because I'm trying to play the politics game, be cool enough. And, VS always says, in my calm voice, I'll still drag and get messy, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to pump it up this week and see how that goes. Because some people ask for the old envy, some people ask for the new envy, some people ask for the skinny envy, some people ask for the fat envy. You just never know. But anyway, what's up, Jay Wilson? You said I was waiting. Okay, that's what's it. Hey, I'll give you. Hey, what's up, little Baba Obama, OG Beauty? I'll give you a little snippet of what I'm going to talk about, Jay Wilson. I ain't never heard somebody cuss that much in a paragraph. Man, oh man, when Ken and Octavius were up there and he asked that one simple question, he said, "Did you mention my name?" Within, I think maybe he was talking about Sonny. I don't want to get it wrong, but I know he was definitely talking about himself, saying, did you all mention my name within the report or whatever? And Jay Wilson was like, "This man didn't disrespect you. F S." I mean, listen. If there's a cuss word in the cuss through in the cuss word dictionary, Jay Wilson used it the other day. I was like, hold on a second. Hey, uh, hell with him being the pastor. Hell with him praying. We need to, anoint him. So I was just like, I was sitting back, like I was in the chat, like, hey, pastor, hold on a second. Hey, chill. So it was kind of funny. Lolo, what it do, Lolo? Hey, I will talk about your live real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad at all whatsoever. OG Beauty, you're laughing. You must have been there. I was literally scared to death how many people. Y'all ain't gonna motherfucking do that shit on my platform. That's not what it's about. This man didn't even disrespect you. He has a simple motherfucking question. Anyway, well, listen. Well, he was gaslighting. Yes, he was. It was crazy how much he was gaslighting, Pastor, and you put that out there very clearly. He caught me on the right day. I know that's what's up, Sagittarius Station. I'm gonna say it in a funny way, I promise. Also, Lolo, I really appreciate seeing you around on a consistent basis. That feels really, really good. I appreciate you. As I said in the title, when it says Lolo's platform or Lolo, they were taking notes today. The only reason it's actually in your behalf or on your behalf because I feel like, um, you know. I feel like on your platform today, it was like, okay, Lolo's a people pleaser. Okay, we can come here, get our shit off, whatever. Because I heard you trying to be diplomatic. You were being a nice person. You were being a great host. You were having a great show, and you're just like, oh, excuse me, hold on a second. Clearly, we can't say this, that, and the third, right? So honestly, it's a springboard for the rest of the lives because I heard that you are on the menu. But Lolo, don't worry about it. I'm always on the menu. Okay. Lolo, let me blue you back up real quick. Hold on, Lolo. Let's see here. Lolo. See, I don't have like five devices open like a lot of people do. What's up, Pizarro? What it do? Always good to see you, in the gap together. And I have something to explain to you. I might come to your platform to say it or whatever, but we'll figure it out. And you'll completely understand where I've been coming, where I've been coming from with regards to you. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all, Pizarro. I promise. Where's Noble at? Hey, Noble, congratulations, brother. They said you're opening up the new groceries and everything. I think you did a great job. You know me, I'll shade everybody. I mean, especially you, right, Noble? But as I said, like you did, I was impressed. Like with the salad, you did the chicken, and they even said you opened up the new groceries. So I really do appreciate, it just it's cool when people genuinely want to support something. And Pizarro, I wanted to give you a hug. I really, really did because you didn't feel like it was like ultra successful. I could hear it in your voice. I could hear, when you cut off your live and everything like that. But the mere fact that Noble put in that much effort, shout out to him. But that's not what I want to talk to you about, Pizarro. But I will come over and say what I need to say. All right, come through, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go. Let's go, Pastor. Let's see. We got Charlie. We got Sula. We got VS in here. What about the pay? I knew you were gonna say that, VS. Because I heard you say it earlier, but Noble did say something about he did get Cash App, so I most definitely knew you would pop in here and maybe say something. You feel me? But there's Malik right there. Malik was just finished getting his shit off. Toya's up there. What about the pay, VS? Did you send him a cash app? Or are you asking my supporters? Woo, Jesus, you guys are start. What's up, Mr. Carruthers? Appreciate your shares and your your constant support. Mo Betta, it's really good to see you around. You know why? Because I feel mo better about my day. I don't know. That was kind of corny, but I do like seeing you around. What's up, Sagittarius? Okay, let me stop with my salutations and get right in. He said he also got cash apps from the Intels. I did hear that. Pizarro, that Noble was taken care of. So I don't know if somebody can just, I don't know. Imagine that somebody didn't get paid. I don't know. That's kind of the thing that y'all got going back and forth. But I believe where that came from, Pizarro, is not having a formal pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, fend for yourself kind of situation. If, this person wants to cash app you, so be it. If that person wants to cash app you, so be it. But I believe where VS was coming from is there being like a formal pot. And I also, if I had to guess where VS was coming from, Pizarro, is maybe, I'm just guessing, VS, correct me if I'm wrong, because they think I kissed your ass. You know what I'm saying? I think that she also was kind of a little bit saying that might have been why people didn't show up because there was no like formal incentive. I'm just guessing. You correct me if I'm wrong. All right. What's up, M. Bernie? I appreciate you over at RNY's last night. You had a lot to say. I was thoroughly entertained. MGO, what it do? Let's see what you said. Just isn't any paperwork. You made me your content, asked about the pay, so ain't no paperwork. Oh, okay. Today's going to be a hell of a day. Goodness gracious. You know what I'm saying? It's only 1 o'clock, and Pizarro and VS are having their little back and forth. What did she say? You will see. You will be Des Jr. I put it on everything. I'm not quiet for nothing. And I did say a couple times that people on edge, or people feel uncomfortable, or people evaluating themselves because VS has not been live for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all do. I listen to your content when VS is not live for 2 to 3 days. I'm not talking about you, Pizarro, because you're I don't know what the hell to call you. I'm not gonna do a lemon and call you my cousin, but we rock. But I know VS was. You guys are gonna have this. You said Envy. Do you know people? You said Envy. Do you know people join the competition? Or wait, Envy. You know people join the competition for money. VS Icon. I do know that. I definitely know that, right? It's an incentive. It's definitely an incentive, but at the same time, if Pizarro is open to other people supporting, then they do. Like, for example, on her birthday, I believe it's Lady Nika's birthday, I did turn on the camera, pretend I knew how to DJ. I made an ass of myself, and there was no financial incentive, but I did get cash apps. I really did. So I'm not quite sure, but absolutely, yeah, of course, that makes people come in. What'd you say, Bernie? Hey, Sugar, I didn't know you early enough. I was listening the whole time. I couldn't type. Got it. Sister, you have been on my mind. Envy, the men agreed that they do not want a pot. They agreed to do it for bragging rights, but life happens, so they didn't compete. That's more to life. There's more to life than YouTube. I've also heard that perspective as well. That people don't wait around to do competitions. But trust me, I've heard every angle. I've heard everything you could possibly do in my. Unfortunately, listen, on a daily basis, things fall apart for me. You know what I'm saying? But you got to just keep coming out here and doing doing your thing. And Pizarro, I didn't want to hear you that way. You know what I mean? Whether you feel like you sounded the way that you did or not, I always tell people out here, content creation is very, very emotional. If you feel like you put on a banging show for your supporters, and you just feel like this natural content creator high, but when you feel like something went a little bit wrong, I heard you. You were on pause. I can kind of tell that you were upset, and you asked if you should go live again or whatever. So I did feel the emotion in it. But listen, everything's not going to be a parade or a festival or anything like that. You said, Noble, I understand, but it's always been for money. Free Pete. Also free bougie kitty as well, okay? They give strangers money for nothing. Oh, she blocked me again, typical. Oh shit. Well, how can you guys communicate back and forth with each other if there's an argument? So you're saying VS blocked you? Hey, it happens. No, thank you for making me comfortable to open up at RY. Oh, that was good, Bernie. I respected the fact that you were comfortable to open up like that for real. Like those topics, I believe, because I heard you talking about the husband and then kids and making a transition in your lifestyle and your life. I commend you for being able to open up and feel comfortable in that space. That's what girl talk is all about. Okay. I bet if money was there, they all would have showed up. Let's go. Hey, LaDon, what it do? Mo better what you say. It was for bragging rights, but Intel's always cash app participants. Noble said he got a few cash apps. And Mo better, as I said, hopefully you heard my example. I didn't get promised any cash apps to show up and make an ass of myself, but people did take care of me. I will say that. But if there is a cash incentive up front, do I agree with VS cash incentive? To a certain extent. You know what I mean? It's literally down the middle. Me personally, the bragging rights would be cool. I went there, boom, I won. And honestly, the only person that can speak for it is Noble. If Noble felt like Noble, wanted to show up because of a cash incentive or not. But I do believe that Noble said that he made a commitment to be there, which I really do respect. And he's got some stuff going on. So therefore, he's still going to keep his word. So, I mean, hey, not bragging rights with just making the food, but also bragging rights because you actually showed up, had good character, did your thing, and you're happy about it. Trolls don't have emotions. Yes, they do. A lot of trolls say that they don't have emotions, but people be crying out here all the time. Not talking about Pizarro because listen, if it was about Pizarro, I would say her damn name. You feel me? I'm talking about trolls, and I'm a troll. I'm a troll. Like I'm a real bad troll. You just have to bring it out of me. But I do have emotions. So anyway, let's see what's 70 in the chat. Shout out to them. I'm not talking to you, a troll. You all will see next. What's next? It's for the books. Oh, I did see that BS in a couple community wall posts that you said, yeah, I've been quiet for a minute or whatever. That's why I put my commentary the other day. Do people feel uneasy when VS does not go live? And hey, Pizarro, I know you guys are going back and forth, so I'll make sure that I highlight your comments. It doesn't matter if somebody's blocked or not. You feel me? Or if I put that shit on the screen, but I don't like to put the comments on the screen because that means people get stupid. It looks like the beef sector finally responded to ZX. They tore him up today. They did, but let me explain that to you, Two Chains. That was a very coordinated. I think it was very coordinated by ZX because now it's a springboard off of what was said. And unfortunately, Lolo got put in the mix and quote unquote on the menu. And I'll tell you why in just a second, okay? Because a lot of people put way too much onus on the fact that, hey, you are responsible for everything that happens on your panel. Well, sometimes it's set up. So it's really, really hard to be that and do that. All right. And he did. He said he did it for fun of it. Absolutely. The cash checks that he received were just the cherry on top. I'm sure he didn't expect it. Listen, if you give me a platform to go do that, laugh, have a good time, or whatever, me personally, I'm just gonna be happy to be there. If I wasn't, I literally would have asked Pizarro, hey, I got to jump in and be the DJ. I got to turn my camera on. I got to dance. I got to do this. I would have asked her for money up front. But Pizarro, don't run out of the chat. You're good. Everybody's good. I let people get their shit off because damn well I'm gonna get my shit off. As I said, people think I kiss ass to people. I never. That was big of you, Noble. Absolutely, it was big and Noble. Noble did his thing. I definitely know some emotionally charged trolls. Sula, isn't it funny when people troll each other to death and then come out and complain? It is funny when they complain about it. When they when they troll to get trolled, it's like the end of the world. Tell her don't make me her content. Got it. As I said, you're right, Pizarro. Yeah, I think that a lot of people made content today, unfortunately. And I will. What's up, Tiffany? How you doing? Hey, Tiffany, did you add, hello? Can y'all see me? Yep, we can see you're not blocked. We still have that deal. We still have that deal that you're going to ask. You're going to ask a certain question. We'll just leave it at that. You're going to ask a certain question to Hershey. Yep. You're going to ask us, and Noble's house was clean. It didn't look like a barn. I know. Shout out to, you said free Pete. Shout out. Hey, Pete didn't get cooked. When I saw Noble say, I'm going to top this salad with chicken, I almost had an anxiety attack. You feel me? I had to do a med check fast. Envy, why does ZX keep trying to get at that NWO channel? That channel been exposed to mess out of ZX. Right. I don't understand because he wants to try to prove that it's VS. Listen, when ZX commentary is starting to become repetitive. So I think that, just throwing that in there and what he did to Lolo's is giving him a little bit more juice. And I think it's obviously to distract people because when somebody says too much about a troll channel or whatever, they typically are very aware of who it is because obviously you're not pointing you're not giving it attention if you don't want it to work for you, which means that you want to control the content over there. Because why give so much attention to something that is not going to benefit you? But anyway, it was a flop. It's okay. Yeah, you guys are getting it. All right. So I don't know what to say. Georgia Peach, don't ever worry about getting cussed out. Yes, I heard you get cussed out again today. Georgia Peace, don't worry about it. Don't post stuff. Don't just keep it moving. You know what I mean? You can only do one of two things on this bitch. You can either respond or you can play the ignore game. So whichever you choose, shout out to you. All right, let's go. What did Vibrant say? What's up, Vibrant? Let's see. Let's see. Yep, Georgia Peach. What Vibrancy say? Because I definitely want to attach that to Pizarro's. Anyway, all right, let's go. What'd you say? There is no way VS could have posted that clip that fast. Whoever NWO is, they have the history that some of us don't know. I think they old school Black Sector person could be. All right, let's go. Uh, Lemon's Raggedy hit list. Let's get that out of the way. All right, so I'm just gonna keep it real, and it is what it is. Get mad at me, put me on the list. I don't know, but Lemon, I hope to God that there actually is a hit list, and I want to hear some drags. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like when somebody says that they have a lot of receipts. Like, let's just take anybody, like I'm going to do this receipt and I'm going to, flip over tables, flip over chairs. I've always given you hell, a little bit of shade about Lemon's going to come over here. He's going to come out here and flip over tables. He's going to flip over chairs. I was waiting for something to flip and I didn't see it. You know what I mean? If you see that as a diss, that's fine. If you don't, you don't. But literally, I can't wait to see, as you know, I always do in these shows, predict the damn future for the later shows. I want to see who's on the hit list. I want to see the drags. I want to see you just boom, turn this thing around. Please, please, please. I know you run your channel or whatever, but when you do get into your drags, I enjoy it. But then hey, we have a guest. We have a guest. When I see that banner come up, I'm like, well, there goes Lemon's hit list. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like I want to see. As I said, I'm going to sit back objectively and I want some people, I really want you to hurt some people's feelings without feeling like the politics, because unfortunately, your panel, your channel becomes the least political because everybody feels like they can dump it off on your channel, blame you the next day, and then get a reaction out of people. You never want to be the springboard channel. Like, unfortunately, Lolo, you were today. Okay, you were the setup channel, unfortunately, to drop things off with your little nuggets, with your little, like halfway going across the bridge, but not making it to the other side. And we'll talk about that. But Lemon, as I said, I'm very you changed it. You changed your title from the not the Three Stooges, but Dumb and Dumber. So I believe you meant Dumb and Dumber was Ken and I don't who else? I don't know. But I know it was him and somebody else or whatever, but it changed the hit list. So I'm very, very we're gonna be tuned in to see that. And there's really no commentary, there's no discussion, there's nothing any further that I could say about it because I know I can see that Pizarro right after this is most definitely going to get her shit off. I mean, hey, I guess it's that's going to be interesting, But anyway, no more commentary to give about that at all whatsoever. But since I talked about Lolo already, I will come back to Jay Wilson being unhinged and let us pray. And I'll tell y'all exactly what happened because I didn't think that it was fair, not on his end, but his guests. that, they were trying to get their shit off or whatever the case may be. And we don't have to go after each individual long ass story. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a simple question asked. And I literally I have not heard one simple question asked about this damn fire gate, because I wish people would ask the right questions so we can stop hearing about this shit. Okay? Something burned up. Somebody jumped out of a goddamn window. The cat is safe. Okay. Done. Jesus. Like, just let it fucking work itself out, okay? It's driving me nuts. So anyway, let's go. Let's see, what are you guys saying in the chat? Lolo, stay the hell away from the old fart. Told you he ain't shit. But see, the problem is Lolo, Lolo had to figure out how to really adjust her stance. I guess we could call it adjust her stance, because it was like, Lolo didn't want this to happen and that to happen. But Lolo, I'll tell you, we all have our own styles. Some of us are panel people, some of us are solo people. I've always told you, me and a lot of other people's favorite content that you do is going out and actually showing yourself, doing real world things, going on errands, doing this, doing that, because you don't want to be a woo bang channel when you don't want to like drop somebody or cut somebody off, and then you got people on there that are definitely going to come back at you if you don't let them to have their own way the whole freaking time. Like, for example, you say something against DX that he doesn't want to hear, you're going to be content. You say something about it's something that a lot of people around here say, and then you got to pacify the people. Oh, I'm not going to drop you backstage because you know that you can't be quiet. I can't mute your mic and this and that. I just feel like, Lolo, you really hate being in that position, and I see why, and it sucks. That man is unhinged. I know, Lolo, but the thing is what I'm saying. I say everything to you respectfully, but if you say that the man is unhinged, shouldn't he at that time been dropped? And be honest with me, Lolo. Did you not drop him because you wanted to just? Did you want to be fair? Did you want people to be able to woo bang on there, or were you concerned about the backlash that he was going to give you? Based on your answer to that question, I can really like kind of understand where you're coming from. Because my thing is, I think that you're fair to people to be able to get their shit off. But once you feel like you're starting to get taken advantage of, I think that you don't want to put your foot down because you don't want to show favoritism. So what was it? What was it? Did you not know that ZX was quiet as hell because he's looking for you to let him get dragged by people? So the strategy was strategizing. Okay, Lolo. But yeah, if you say the man is unhinged, are you willing to drop the people that are unhinged? Are you willing to backstage them? Are you willing to play the bag drop game? Like, how are you going to take that situation and make it better for you? Because I was like, damn, what's up, Rare Treasure? Lolo always give him a second chance because she's got a good heart. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, Lolo doesn't want to offend anybody, definitely people pleaser, but at the same time, when she's going to be put on, quote unquote, put on the menu, I mean, where does she go from there? But we'll talk more about that, and we'll talk more about the Lemon Raggedy hit list. We're completely done with that. But Lolo, please put in the chat. You said no matter what, he was going to use that opportunity to drag me. True, true, true. But the problem is, Lolo, you gave him a lot to drag you on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, here's how he's going to feel ambushed. He's going to feel like Ken doesn't get to, Ken doesn't go to his platform. You know how ZX is. If you don't hit his link, then you don't find him out in the streets and get your shit off. So he's going to feel like Ken never comes by. Malik never comes by. Who the hell else was up there? Ken, Malik, everybody that basically wanted to see him to drag him. He's going to say, "Well, I always drop the link and this and that." So that's where that's going to come from. Georgia hold SDX accountable, not the men who he has been dragging on the panel. Where was that energy when he threw shade at Nika? Why are you trying to protect him? Georgia Peach. Oh. I thought, okay. Georgia Peach, maybe because Georgia Peach has an issue, him and or Georgia Peach and Ken back and forth. Not quite sure how to answer that. What's up, Smooth Carter? How you doing? Sula, I knew that Lady Nika was gonna catch strays. Of course, Sula. And here's the thing about like someone that's throwing out like I call it a shotgun because you press it and you see what it hits. It's not a rifle. You know what I'm saying? But you throw that out there so that more people talk about you. Because if you get Lady Nika to talk about you, you got, Lady Nika. Yeah, you got Lady Nika haters going back over to ZX to find out what's going on. I definitely think that she caught strays because he wants another reaction. But Lady Nika said, "Listen, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say this once, and then we're done with it." So hopefully Lady Nika sticks with that because the ignore game is a very, very strong, a very, very nice thing to use in these parts. Lolo act weak, but she is not weak. She can defend herself and not fight for no grown ass man. Yeah, I think that Lolo most definitely can fight. I mean, I've seen her drags and stuff like that, and Lolo and I've had a couple ups and downs, roller coasters and stuff like that. But don't think that she needs to defend a grown ass man. I just was asking whether she thought that it might have been, better to drop him rather than utilize the platform as something to go back and talk about because we already know what he's going to say. You let this person get talked about, you let that person get talked about. I got attacked, I got ambushed. Therefore you're just following the crowd trying to fit in. We already know what we can pretty much predict the entire live. Georgia P isn't the beef sector. Why should the men that drag VX or Lolo panel censor themselves because VX lacks self-control? Exactly. But there's certain things, Sneaky, Panda, there are certain things where you can drag somebody, but not have to go to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Like, they throw stuff like they'll throw stuff at Malik. Hey, you don't have a criminal record, but you come out here and act like a badass. I can't stand it when people say you don't have a criminal record, so you come act like a badass. A criminal record just means you got caught. It doesn't really pull anything together to say that you're a badass. This is how many years I spent in prison. How many years you spent in prison has nothing to do with who you are as a person, okay? But you not Georgia Peach, you want to blame Malik and Ken instead of him disrespecting Lolo because she didn't protect him. You're talking about didn't protect ZX? Mm. Or no, you said, but Georgia Peach, you want to blame Malik and Ken instead of him disrespecting Lolo. Right. Now, what I will say here is what I want the chat to do for me, please, is tell me what you would have done in a situation where you're called, what do you call you? A something B? Because obviously, with ZX, you're a queen and all this wonderful stuff. Come to bye bye, whoop de whoop. But as soon as something doesn't go his way, you're going to be all kinds of bitches and hoes and all that other stuff. So, absolutely, that's one of the things I was talking about. But Lolo did, put a stop to it at first. Like, excuse me, I'm sitting right here. What did you call me? So, we'll take that into account. Georgia, I don't understand your stance. Lolo and the men that get dragged, ZX is nor responsible for ZX's behavior. What's up, Just Blaze? Oh, cool. Georgia Peace, what's your favorite plan? Let's go. All right, you guys are talking to each other. Georgia Peach, he shaded Nika at Lolo's before Ken came up. How you missed that part? That's a good question. Let's see. Georgia Peach did respond and say, Sneaky, I didn't want Lolo to be dragged. It's is what I'm saying. I was in the chat saying it's a setup. Well, Georgia Peach, it was a setup. Especially this is the second time I believe of try to create a common space to either see VS or talk to VS or do whatever, like be in her space. I don't typically do that. If I don't want to be in your space and you're on a panel, I'm not in it. Okay. That's just it. Why would she protect someone who would not give her a public apology in the same space he disrespected her in? Boy, oh boy. Pizarro, I facts with Lady Nick. I will be addressing that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, fight for yourself. Everything doesn't need to be addressed, but you know what, Georgia Peach, it seems like there's always something, and I'm not. I'm trying to like wrap my mind around why you're always kind of in that mix. I don't understand. Seem like a good person to me. Lolo had the right to run her planet the way she wants to. Grown men the freedom of speech to express and defend themselves. EX has the opportunity to fight back. I'm not saying that sneaky. I'm not saying that people don't have the right to, defend themselves, but people get to a certain point where they don't realize that it's another monetized panel. You don't have to go to the level of little ones. You don't have to go to the deceased. You don't have to go to the elderly. You don't have to go to family members. And some of the things that come out is just it's not really fighting. It's going as low as you possibly can, where I'm wondering if people would do that on all platforms or if Lolo was just being accommodating enough. All right. Lolo, let's see. Hey, over here dodging her out while she's on the panel. Yes, is my fault. Georgia, you guys are going back and forth. Okay, Pizarro, okay. Georgia said, whatever, hell with it. Let's go. Sula, oh, I was at her channel for that. I thought they were saying Lolo is on his link. I thought that too of at the beginning, right? Let's see here. Lolo gang. Why he was dragging her and her mom after he left her alive. Jesus. I that's another thing. That's another thing about going low. Like, okay, if somebody says F you, you're short, you're this, you're that, I always thought those were the drags. But literally, once you start going into something that you can't control, like how am I gonna control you saying something about my family member or the deceased or the elderly or whatever? Because on this thing, actually, when you're moving your mouth and words come out of it, you can't stop people from freaking saying it until afterwards. This is live. You know what I'm saying? I wish Lola wasn't up there to have to, really navigate the whole situation because we knew it was a setup. I don't give a damn if somebody tries to drag me, says something, whatever. People say stuff about me every single day, but that shit was a setup, period. Because look at a person that comes onto a panel and then also ask yourself where is this person allowed to go? Who lets this person chop it up? So utilize the panel, and as soon as he was quiet the whole time, I already knew like the recording, the optics of it, and we're gonna have to watch that. Hey Lolo, I was quiet, I was respectful, I didn't say anything back. You let me get attacked, blah blah blah. It's gonna be a bunch of dumb shit that I'm not gonna want to see, hear, entertain, and it's gonna irritate the shit out of me. Okay. But it is what it is, Lolo. You said Lolo is on his link. What? Hold on, man. Hold on. Lolo, if you're over there doing that, doing that Judge Fifi shit, I'm gonna be Lolo. Hey, and I'm not saying that Lolo's doing anything wrong. Lolo might be over there getting her shit off. I have no idea. Let's see here. Lolo, a dumb. Whoa. Wait. Okay, so it said why in the title it says Lolo a dumb bee, and she's over there. Never mind. Lolo, like you're explaining yourself. You're saying like you don't want these people to fight, you don't want that person to fight, or whatever. Like, I don't. It just I don't know, y'all. Hide your daddy, just say shake my head. It's not she has to go. God damn it. Listen, hold on. Hold on. No, 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 no. Damn it. I didn't know y'all's beef was that Lolo. You're saying I didn't know y'all's beef was that heavy and I can't do anything about you arguing and it Lolo. The title says Lolo is a dumb bee. Now listen. Like the flow of my commentary is gonna suck now because I'm so irritated by the fact that my God, how the listen. All right. Um, Dolo, you're hard to defend. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Like somebody like me, that doesn't give two dams or fucks what people says about me. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying to break it down. Let me look one more time. Let me look one more time. I know ZX is gonna be like, "Oh, you're carrying bones." I'm carrying my own damn bones, so that we don't have to think about it. Okay, cool. So now, if he went live right afterwards to dog you out, Lolo, do you not see that it's a setup for commentary? Because how many times are we going to hear that VS did this and VS did that, VS did this, VS. Jesus, I mean, golly, by this time, like I go to sleep and I hear VS's name. It's just, anyway, I did see that she did drop off the link. Thank God. Because if she said this and that, but don't explain a goddamn thing that happened on your channel ever, ever, ever. You gotta go to somebody and tell me, man, listen, I wish I would. I'd go over there and say, fuck you. If you got a problem with it, don't come back. But I mean, we're different people. I'm not saying you're weak or anything like that, but it's annoying. You said you went to explain, but he doesn't get it. I know, Lolo. That's what I was saying. You went to explain. You don't have to explain. Look at the title, Lolo. Lolo. It says Lolo is what it. Hold on. Let me not get it right. Lolo is a dumb bee. Do you understand? Not only is that completely disrespect, but that's also to lure you over there to say something. You don't have to explain, Lolo. He's called you a dumb bee. It's very simple. I'll explain it to you. Okay. Let me turn into ZX. I'm not going to mock him or anything because he's annoying. Okay. But let me explain this to you. Okay. Let me take ZX's place. You take your place. All right. The reason why when you went over there to explain yourself, basically, I would have said something like, Lolo, do you understand? I just utilized your platform to create a bunch of bullshit. And you're over here explaining that I am a setup artist. And I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fell for it. It is what it is. And Lola, I'm not attacking you, but stop going places to explain yourself. Like, we're still getting over the Judge Fifi thing. I got to keep it real. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to continuously just look like the victim because in this situation you're not. Because then Malik utilized the platform. There's not much you can do when ZX, Malik, and Ken are up there, and then he was chasing after VS as usual. So it is what it is, Lolo. But please, sorry, y'all. I'm behind. You guys know I'm always behind on the damn comments. Let's see here. We'll learn. Not everybody is understanding, forgiving as you. When will you learn? Yes. ZX is an idiot. Absolutely. You can type that 15 more times. I got you. You never talk about. Yeah, let's go. Jay Wilson never talked to a man with no bottom teeth. He has one. He has one because it flew out of his damn mouth. Okay, it almost messed up everything. But hey, I think he did that to try to get away with the one leg up thing, but it didn't. it did erase that out of people's minds, but it is what it is. Not worth your precious. Y'all act like Lolo's slow. She playing the game too. She plays slow dumb. No, she's not slow or dumb, but the mere fact that it's tolerated. Okay. It's tolerated. And I will be dropping the link here in a minute after I finish this. Let me find the damn hold on. Hold on a second. Let me open up my thing on my phone real quick so I pin the damn link. Hold up. Let's see here. But you do see, Lolo, that it is a setup, right? For content. At least I think you see that. Let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. So that's so that I can pin the link. Anyway, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Hmm? Lolo, I would hold off on my commentary about it. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely, because the thing is, this is going to be a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Lolo, you're the type of person that just need to just do a one and done. Hey, boom, didn't appreciate this, didn't appreciate that, because now it's going to be added into the commentary that Lolo came over here to justify herself. But it is what it is. I got your back, Lolo. Ask me to do whatever the hell you want me to do. I'll crash out, not give a shit. So anyway, the folks DAs had some sense. Everybody in the B sector has told you otherwise, and you decide to ignore the entire sector. It's because the sector keeps letting. Well, I was going to say it's because the sector doesn't, or the sector allows him back. But he can't come on mine. He can't come on VS. Can't come on Lady Dika. Can't come on. Well, he can come on Pizarro's to get bought down, I think. Or whatever. He can't go on lemons. He can't go. I mean, he's homeless. He's beef sector homeless. Okay, it's very very simple. I thought he would understand, but it's just isn't the same thought pattern. Lolo, he does understand, but if he says, "Oh yeah, Lolo, I get it. Oh yeah, Lolo, I understand," that takes away from the bullshit content. Okay. Like it was a setup, I'm telling you, because he already knew. He looked in the chat. He saw the people that are his quote unquote ops, which I hate the word ops. We're on the damn internet. But that was his thing. If he made up with you right now, it goes out the window, right, Lolo? I see now for sure. Don't Lolo. It's cool, Lolo. I love you. You know that. I know you can. I know you know how to run your show. Shit, you've been doing this just as long as I have, if not longer. You know how to run a show. You know how to, engage with the audience and things like that. You know how to say, hey, I reached out to y'all when, ABC happened to me because y'all are my family. Well, guess what? If you call us your family, we're supposed to give you tough love because we don't want to see this anymore. Okay, that's all, Lolo. I just want you to. You said, "Evie, stop it. That is slow and dumb." I don't know what I'm supposed to stop. But I knew Ike Turner was weird, disrespectful, and obsessive when he kept hitting Jay Wilson's link. And the thing is the reason why I knew that it was starting to get weird is because he went back with that same Lolo. Didn't he tell you that again? That he likes your picture, he likes your curves, he likes the outfit that you have on. When somebody starts being like that, as VS called me condescending, that's what they're doing. I'm not passive aggressive. I might be a little condescending, but because I think it's more funny for me to stay relaxed and talk shit because in real life I'm not gonna freak out and start yelling and screaming at people. It's coming off like you are choosing him over what they keep telling you to are trying to tell you, but that's how y'all people feel. Lolo, he dragged you away before you came over there. Then to say Krista was coming up. Right. That's what I'm saying, right? Because I guess him and just Krista are like two peas in a pod right now, dragging people. But that's part of the setup as well. You knew that you were going to be put over there. So yeah, for him to also use JC, that's a total like quote unquote public humiliation. And we're not going to let that happen, Lolo. I have no idea. Like, how to move forward in that situation. But for whatever way we need to figure it out, we're not gonna let it happen, Lolo. But once you allow somebody on your panel, then all of a sudden, like the freedom of speech and all the other bullshit starts coming out of people's mouths, right? You may as well talk to her. Well, sorry, I highlight all comments or try to. So if you see a comment that's not favorable of you, I would say my bad, but I just click. She definitely had everyone in her chat feeling sorry for her, but it seems like she's playing in their face. I wouldn't say that Lolo's playing in people's faces. I don't see Lolo just wanting to say, you know what, F it, you're doing too much. Because Lolo, I will remember, you know that I care. You know that I care. I wasn't just making a show out of creating those rules. Do you remember the 6 or 7 rules that you and I created? As I said, not telling you how to run your channel, just being your friend, saying, "Hey, what do you see on your panel that you would like to be different? What would you see on your panel that you would do that is there anybody that you wouldn't like on your panel?" Yes, we did set some rules. Yes, we did work together on it. And I'm just wondering if you threw those out the window because they were your rules. And some of your rules was people can only say certain things that are at a certain level of disrespect. Because when I start feeling disrespected, Lolo, when people start saying things that are flaggable or things that are just out of the way. Like that's when, like, do they do that on their platform? Does ZX go on his platform and start talking about little ones and all this other stuff or anything like that? Not saying he talked about it today or whatever, but we already know he's one of the trigger word geniuses. Y'all wasted time. She'll deal with him again. I think that she will. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely think that Lolo will deal with them again, but hopefully it's modified. You could deal with whoever you want to on this bitch, whether you love them, whether you hate them, whatever the case may be. You just might have to adjust. You might have to give him a disclaimer up front. Unfortunately, hey, I would like you to remain respectful on my panel. These are my rules. If not, you got to go. I don't, I think Lolo gets overwhelmed. And at that point, Lolo, when I said that we really like when you're out doing your errands and things like that, you might want to evaluate that controversial panel, that raw and uncut panel. Kind of like me not I can't get any bags because if somebody does something that irritates me or some of my guests, I drop them for free. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I have a short temper when it comes to this bullshit. Read my comment, Envy. Okay, so Choreo Lover, what am I reading? Lolo, don't be surprised if soon he'll hit your panel to apologize. He's not going to apologize. He'll be lying because he has nowhere else to go to drum up beef sector content. He'll be coming. Nah, he's not going to apologize. Because apologizing actually ruins the kind of content he's trying to do. He's coming after everybody. He says he has to say my name 4 or 5 freaking times during a live. I don't get that. Dude, we already know that I used to drink. We already know that I was 40 pounds heavier. We already know I'm an asshole. We already know I'm a quote unquote monster and all this other shit. We already know that people made up this weird track record about me. Like, move on. Move on, please. Okay. Lolo, just don't deal with him again. It's not worth it. Absolutely, it's not. Did you drop the link? I'll drop the link right now, Lolo. I got you. She should have let him leave. She should have let him leave so Lemon could have came up. Oh, oh shit. Lemon was trying to come up. That would have been an interesting dynamic because then I know. Well, let's go back to Lemon's Raggedy hit list. I'm not going back to it like, speculating, but in my opinion, if Lemon wasn't able to come up then I would assume that's part of his Raggedy hit list, right? Okay. So can you tell me, hold on, Lolo, I'm gonna let you up, but can you tell me why this is? She should have let him leave so Lemon could have come up. Who was the accommodation made for, Lolo? Like, I got to know that. You could come on up. I'm going to drop the link here in a second, but who was the accommodation looking or for? Were you trying to let ZX not have to see Lemon, or were you trying to have Lemon? Well, hold on, couldn't leave because he could have came up. Does that mean that like who was given the accommodation? Okay, good, Lolo. Yep, Lolo's staying tough. I thought Lemon just didn't want to come up. Do you mean like he was in the chat and you wanted Lemon to come up, or you asked him to come up? Because I just want to make sure that the accommodation wasn't made for somebody else that Lemon couldn't come up. And the only reason I say that is because if it was a setup and people were getting dragged and things like that, I don't know if you were making accommodations for one of those people for Lemon, or I mean against Lemon or for Lemon. Not that I give a shit which way you decided to, but yeah, it'd be nice to know. The title alone would have kept me off this link. Yeah, right. It would. Me too. Me too. But I can't tell somebody how to feel. Like, basically, Lola wanted to obviously defend herself. Now, Lolo is a dumb B or whatever. I wouldn't have hit the panel, but I'm not Lolo. You said you didn't know about the title. Jesus. All right, Lolo, I'm dropping the link. All right. So we can have it's a quick talk about this. And as I said, like it's not, me. It's not to discredit you and anything like that. I just I want to see what your thinking is, and then it would be better probably for you to answer the lemon question, not in the chat. So you can be very, very yeah, Lord Lolo, don't know. No, I honestly think that Lolo is saying that right now, because Lolo, I feel like I'm getting on your ass about it, so therefore you're modifying it. Lolo,
You about 10 minutes behind in your chat. You answer the question, I
I'm
answer it.
sorry.
And so
I
no,
always try. I feel bad for not highlighting people's comments and not engaging with them. That's one of my weaknesses, and I had to freaking figure it out. What did she say? When she said that I told her he not coming up if ZX is up. Oh, okay. Which is why ZX said he would get down so he could come up. But Lolo told him to stay on the link.
I mean, I didn't know that Lemon didn't want to share a panel with him or Dragons. Now that I'm seeing that, and I thought that that I see the setup, I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
I never said anything mean or wrong or disrespectful to him, so I don't even know how I got into it. But I didn't know that in the wee hours of the night he was dragging Ken's wife or Malik. I had no idea anything like that. So I went over there like, I don't get it. Why are you mad at me? I didn't even get to say anything. I didn't say anything to you. I was trying to get him and Ken and Malik to just talk instead of calling each other's families. That's it.
Okay. So let me. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Pizarro, you're right. Like, listen, you already know when two people are arguing on your panel, you're put in the middle, right? So let's get past the lemon part so we can focus on like the people that were actually up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask you, like, you said that they didn't have an issue or whatever, and I'll just basically ask you in general
Mm-hmm.
if you knew that they had an issue. So what you're saying is that Pizarro was like Lemon could go up there. How did that look?
I
Because
didn't see Bizarro saying any of that Lemon won't coming up there was X. I didn't see any of that. I saw Lemon in the chat and I was like, come on up, come on up. Now I had no idea that I think Ken was up there at that point. I didn't know that he wouldn't come up there with ZX up there. I didn't know that. I haven't been watching Lemon at night. I've been going to bed. So I
she
didn't
says
know
she typed
that.
it in the chat.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it, baby. I honestly did not see it. So this is
But
why.
yeah,
Mhm.
Well, I mean, if Pizarro typed it in the chat, did that mean that Lemon wanted to come up, Pizarro, or did that mean that Lemon wanted to come up, or that was just something that you were feeling like he should have an opportunity to come up there on Lolo's? I'd really like to see that.
I would
You
have
read
rather
my
have had
oh,
Lemon up there. I read your comment though. So I'm still not quite getting it because I would rather have had Lemon up there
but Lolo, you
than
can't.
VS.
You know me, I gotta keep it real. You just told Pizarro you didn't see the comment. You just told her you read it.
I didn't see a whole comment like the one she wrote that he wouldn't come up there with dragons and ZX. I thought that he would just come on up there because one, I didn't think ZX was going to stay that long because when Ken
Hmm.
and Malik got up there, I thought he would just go away. But I know that he was no matter what. I said he was gonna blame me for this any damn way. That I knew. But I couldn't. That's why I went over there. I'm like, why are you mad at me? I didn't say anything. But then, like you said, you see the setup. So it's a
Hey,
setup.
Pizarro, yeah, and we'll talk about that. But I just want to get past the lemon part so we can focus on Malik and everybody else. Um, did Pizarro, did you type that because you thought Lemon wanted to go up there, or did you type it because you wanted Lemon to be up there instead of somebody else, or did you type it because you wanted Lemon to go up there and support Lolo? When I wrote that comment to her about how Lemon not sharing a panel with him, ZX said he would get down, but you said no, stay. What's up, Charlie?
Okay.
Lola,
And yes. Yeah, hey, baby.
We're
what
gonna
the?
we're
I'm gonna let you
go ahead.
finish. Let me hursh.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get this part of it figured out real quick because I want to get past that part because I don't want that to grow legs. Like
Yeah, because
Pizarro said
I
that
asked
lemon.
Lemon to come up a couple times.
Right. Let's see here. He called the Popo on Lemon. That's when he banned him and cut the cord down with him. Okay. Envious
Okay.
of he used the word condescending for you. I did pick it up and say it, but I could tell you you are forcing yourself to stay calm. Right. No, it's all good. VS. People say a lot about me, okay? But I do try to freaking at least not be that guy. I was that guy for a long time in the Mo 3 sector. And I'm trying to have a good conversation with good people. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's not good people over there, but yeah, you're right. No, you're good. You're good. I know you can. Yes, I can.
Now, what he
Absolutely.
said was I
Let's
should have
get
done the
past.
same
Okay.
thing I did with VS. I should have asked him if it was okay if Ken came up there or if Malik came up there,
Okay.
and I
But
didn't. Hmm.
the only thing I want to get past with that is did Pizarro write that in the chat because Lemon wanted to come up? Or
I,
was Pizarro saying that Lemon should get the same, I don't
Lemon
know,
should get
concession?
Lemon would get any courtesy he wanted. I mean, when I asked him to come up, he never said anything about coming up at all. And when Pizza said, what she said, it wasn't as
Hmm.
detailed as that.
Okay. Lou, are you talking about Lemon? He said he only wanted to talk to VS because VS was only there for 5 minutes,
Hmm.
you know. But anyway, okay, so we're not gonna like figure out the lemon thing. I see. So go ahead, Charlie.
Lola, what the ever loving Jesus? I'm a
All
little
that.
I'm a little upset. Okay, baby, you know how much I love you. I was the first member on both your channels.
Ooh.
I love the
True.
ground you walk on. But why would you
Mm.
hit that panel knowing that man was going to disrespect the bejesus out of you? Still ain't apologized for the way he talked about your mama. Did it again, said he meant it. You ain't going to make him see reason.
I honestly thought that he would. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know what I
Lord.
was thinking. I thought that because I didn't say anything to him. That's why
I
I
know
didn't
you didn't do
understand.
nothing, but going up there, you setting yourself up to get cursed out for
Hmm.
no reason. You setting
Again,
yourself up. Did you even get a word in edgewise?
I did. I
And when you
did.
were trying to tell him what he do, he kept cutting y'all, calling y'all kind of bees, all kind of. You knew that wasn't
No,
gonna go well.
Well, it didn't go that far, but he said you should have given me the same courtesy you gave VS and asked if, and I'm like, oh, I guess I could have, but I just didn't. I thought that a man would be different. I mean, that they would stand
See,
up for themselves.
hold
So
on. He could have. It ain't got nothing to do with that. What you drop? What I'm telling you, as a sister from another sister, right? From a love
mhm.
to a love. You know how much I care about you. Why would you hit his panel? No, he still ain't apologized for what he said about your mom. He said he meant it today, right?
That's
He
true.
talked about you the way what it literally set you up. You can ask anybody in the chat to make like you look like you will just roll over and take anything from him, and
Oh
anybody for
shit.
that matter. That's the way it looked from like sitting down and watching. It's like, well, you just gonna go over there and just be up there while the title literally says Lolo and Dumb
Yes.
B. And you
Yeah,
jump up
Yes.
there and it makes you look like a dumb B.
well, then I'll take that dumb beef for the day. I
Let
should
me
have just
ask you
left him
this
a
then,
be.
Lolo. Right. I know
Hmm.
you're gonna say you should have left it alone or whatever. What was your intention? Like what was the end goal of going up there?
To figure out why I'm getting cussed out when I never said
You
anything
know
to
the
him.
reason.
It
You
was
know
a
the reason.
setup. You're gonna be
Yes, now I
responsible. That's
know.
why you're getting cussed out.
Now I see. I get it. I get it.
To explain it like this. Okay, let me explain something to you. We've always said in the beef sector, right? Or pretty much most three sectors says the same thing. There is no protection plans.
Right.
Nope.
Now you may extend courtesy sometimes if you know people have a beef. If you don't know they have a beef, you just let people up, right?
That's it.
Like
That
if
was
you
the
know
whole
something's
thing.
legal, right? You don't want to put two people on a panel and they got legal issues. You feel me? Like
Right.
real life shit. But if it's just two people beefing, you let two people beef. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this dumb shit. I love you, Lolo, but if you ever do that again, I swear for God, my
Yeah.
crazy's gonna jump off the
I,
porch.
I'm not going back over there for nothing. I haven't been over there, so I'm not
It ain't
going back
about
over
that.
there.
Don't let people do that to you. Don't roll over for people. Here's the thing. I'm a sweet, kind person, right? But I promise you, if somebody talking about my mama like that, I ain't
Mhm.
never gonna be cool. We gonna have issues to the day. It's gonna be up and stuck for
And
life, baby.
Charlie, I have to add this into it. Lolo, you knew it wasn't going to be positive because he called you all kinds of names and whatnot on your panel.
True.
So do you think it's not going to get better on his?
Well, I honestly thought that he would see reason. I wasn't trying to let people jump up there just to dog him out. That wasn't the whole. That wasn't it. I had no idea he was up in the middle of the night talking about Malik until Malik said something, or until Lou told me about him talking about Ken's wife. I didn't know any of that. I don't watch his channel, so I don't know that.
Let me ask you this. Did you know that any of the people up on your panel before they came up there had beef?
No, no, because they've been. I mean, Ken has come on my panel a lot of times. So has Malik. So no, I didn't know. I thought they just didn't like him.
Let me jump in here real quick. Hey Lolo,
Hmm.
stop doing that. Don't do it again. Cause I come over there, I hit the boy channel. He won't drop the link, but he talks all that old fly shit. Yo, stay away from that nigga. He don't mean you no fucking good at
Yeah,
all.
definitely staying away from his ass. I ain't got nothing else to. I want nothing else to do with him. I didn't want nothing to do with him to begin with, so it ain't changed. It ain't changed at all.
I gotta go, yo. The boss back. I don't want to get in trouble from the boss.
Tell her
Tell
I
All
the
hope
right,
she
boss I
feel
hope
man.
she
better.
feel better.
Thank
All right.
you.
Love you, boss lady.
All right, y'all. Hey, Charlie, I want you to keep talking about this a little bit because I don't want it to
I
be
get
too
you.
much from a male perspective or anything because I'm kind of protective over Lolo. So I don't want to come from a biased standpoint. So could you
I
help me out, Charlie? Appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you. Let me say it like this. Okay, so when he started coming back over, you just basically let him back, right? He didn't never say, I'm sorry for talking about your mama like that. Then when you said no, not on the phone, he went and he drug you again. Then you let him
Mhm.
back right after that.
I didn't know he drugged me again. I honestly did
You
not
remember
know.
when you said, yeah, remember when you said no, you wasn't gonna be behind the scenes. And
Okay.
and that live he set up while we were live. You said, oh crap, he gonna drag me again for saying no,
Oh
I don't want to be
yeah.
on the phone. And then you let him back again. What did
To drag you.
that's the third time. That's the third time
Well,
to
see, the
drag me
thing
again.
is, I can't listen. The thing is, I don't stay mad at everything all the time, or else I'll be mad forever.
But here's the thing: there's a difference between staying mad over something penny ante and a beef in the beef sector, and somebody showing your mama's obituary. There is a
That's true.
big difference. And the first thing that should have been out of his mouth, anybody, like let's say I did something wrong, right? And I have
Right.
done wrong. I admit it, I have, right? And what did I do when I did that wrong? I went to that person. Right. And the
Right.
first thing out of my mouth to that person was not, can I hit your link? Let me act like nothing happened. No, I apologized right there on the spot. So they
Right.
knew that I was sorry and I changed my behavior. I didn't do it to them again. Right.
True.
I ain't never done it since then. And it's water on the bridge for that. But it took that person a minute to forgive me because, hey, I did something wrong. They called me every name, but they deserve to be able to do that because I did something wrong.
You're right, Charlene. Right.
You didn't, what have you really done to this man?
Nothing.
Okay, so why let him keep rolling over on you and letting a man talk to you like that? Because I'm gonna say this, I ain't gonna let no man talk to me like that. Because my mom and daddy taught me that you don't let people do that. Lolo, baby, you got to get that backbone and say no.
Right.
When you
Just
forgive
be done.
people, it don't mean that you have to be in their presence anymore. You can decide to part ways, and if you happen to accidentally get on the same panel, you can be cordial, right?
Right.
But you don't have to be besties after that.
In my thing, I'll just say something here. Lolo, you are the type of person that needs to forgive people for yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that you can purify yourself to be able to move on with closure. But
Right.
unfortunately, I think that you apologize to other people so that they feel okay about you, and you at that point think that all of a sudden they're going to respect you. You know, at the same time, as I said, you're the type of person. Just listen. Say
Because I
I
respect other
apologize for
people.
me, not for
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? You want other people's feelings to be okay, but you don't consider yourself.
Right. You're right.
And you can't please everybody, baby. That ain't gonna happen. Ain't everybody gonna like you. Gonna have some people that don't, and that's okay. It should
That's
be
true.
okay. What I think most of the chat was saying, your whole chat, if you'd been reading, I know that it was going fast, was
Yeah.
highly upset at the way that it went. And then even over here after the fact, when you jumped on that panel, oh my God, people was losing it because we knew what it was set up. We knew what was supposed to happen to you.
And do you know,
Yeah.
Lolo, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Just in general, do you see that people do you see trolling sometimes set up for a drag? Like I don't troll like that. If I troll you, I troll you. I drive you crazy, make you go crazy, irritate you, waste your time, and then I keep it moving. But when he was talking again about something that you said you didn't want to happen, I have to point directly at the fact that you said you didn't want your AI picture talked about. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I don't give
Lolo,
a
you
damn
got
about that.
no. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is didn't you see that kind of thing testing the waters? Hey Lolo, you got hips and you woo woo woo. Don't you think that was kind of testing the water because that went right into the bullshit?
No, I didn't. I didn't
Okay.
even. I don't think like that. I really don't. It's a picture. It's a picture. You can change it. You can do all kinds of things about it. So
What's
no, I
up,
didn't check
Kima?
that. I didn't check it. I didn't think of it like that. And I've never been around such an evil person that's just evil for no reason and mad at the world for no reason. So I will not be giving him anything. It makes no sense for me to even speak on him or to even talk about him. He's just not
Can I
worth
ask
it.
one question? If
Mhm.
in case he were to apologize to you, would you allow him to come back?
No, not interested because I did nothing to this man for him to curse me out. So there's no reason why apologize after you done cursed me out for nothing. So no, I mean that's the only reason I went over there because I'm trying to figure out what did I do to you.
Did you
And
let's get a little bit of context because here's the thing.
okay.
There's a lot of us over here who I mean I went over there a couple times and heard about 15 words. Can you walk us through just a little bit? Like you don't have to tell us the whole thing, but you went over there and started with this. What happened in the middle? What made you leave? Just so that we're all on the same page here.
Oh, he was busy fussing. You disrespected me. You disrespected me. You let these people on the thing. And I said, but they always come up there. I didn't know that y'all had an issue like that. So, and I didn't say anything to you. So I don't understand why I'm mad. Because you should have respected me. You should have asked me first. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just bounce. Because this is just ridiculous. I ain't got time for this. I
Uh,
really don't.
so, someone in one of the chat knows. I think she answered earlier that she did block him or is going to
He's
if he gets that link.
blocked. He's
Um,
blocked.
here's my question, Lolo. What made you, when you were in the like thinking about this situation after the
Mhm.
live, what made you feel to hit that link in the first?
Trying to defend myself. What did I do? It's what did I do to you? Why are
Nothing.
you mad at me? That's the thing. Why are you mad at me? What did I do to you? I didn't come up there cussing you, your daughter, your mother, your sister, your brother. I didn't cuss at nobody. But then when y'all said, "Oh, that was just a setup," and you're right, because if I had dropped them, it would have been the same thing. If I didn't drop them, it's the same thing. So no matter what, I should have just not let him up on the panel. Period. No,
Okay.
Pandora, he is now though, because he
Did
said he
you
wasn't coming back over there, so I didn't think he was.
What did you feel? Okay, so you went over there. You said it wasn't your fault. Whatever. You try to treat people the way that you want to be treated or whatever. What made you want to bounce?
He was too busy yelling about being disrespected. I'm like,
He was
this is.
yelling at you.
He was just yelling. I don't know if
Oh
he was
my
yelling to me
god.
or he was just yelling about being disrespected. So I just
Oh,
left. It was just time to go. And as far as hold on, where you at? As far as Leonardo the catcher hoe, I don't need coddling, and I ain't no sneaky lying hoe. I don't need to sneak lie, and I ain't a hoe. Sorry, that's you, boo, not me. That's one thing that you ain't gonna be able to say about me. You can say whatever you want, but that's wrong. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Now, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Period. That's it. But you can carry that bullshit on. I ain't got time for you.
mm.
No, I ain't had no DD pack in months and months now, but I sure could use one. So
See,
I'm trying.
Charlie, kind of speechless a little bit.
I'm gonna say something, Lolo, to you. Just I want you to hear it from me. I was
Mhm.
super upset when you hit that link. I was about ready to throw my phone across my computer down. I was ready to like start. I was like, Lolo, why? Because you know when
I
you hit
thought that
somebody,
he had an ounce of thought
but
pattern,
it's
but
his.
that's the thing. I don't watch him, so I don't know his thought
But
pattern. I thought he had an ounce of thought pattern.
let's go with okay. Let's take that all off the table, right? Okay, so let's go straight to the optics, right? If let's say nobody people think that we're caught in the matrix of this small circle of B sector, Mo3 sector, whatever, right? The
Mhm.
optics of the situation is no okay. If you say that you didn't know that he was beefing with so and such, the optics of the situation on the internet is like this lady is up here in the title. It's saying F this B. You know what I'm saying? It just
Mhm.
the optics of it is going to be like,
The question is for me was why. That was the question for me. Why? I did nothing to you. That was my only question and my only thought pattern. Why? Why are you mad at me? I wasn't the one talking about you like they were. So why? But I get it now. No matter what I said or did, he was going to still have a problem with me. It was for content. I get it now. It was for content. So no matter what I did or didn't do, it was gonna be for content. I thought he had an ounce of sense. I don't know who he be talking about on his things. I don't watch that man.
Do you understand? Okay, let me ask you this. Did you know that VS, Malik, and or Ken was beefing with him?
I knew VS had an issue with him, but she didn't even say anything when she came up there.
Right. Do you know? Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know why VS went up there?
No, I thought she just came to say
Okay.
hey.
Well, no. But I was just wondering why you thought she went up there.
I can tell you.
Um,
And
yeah,
I
You
me
don't
have
even
to
I
too.
hit the link
can't
every now and
speak for her.
again.
Me and you, Envy, both can't speak for her because she's her own human being. But we both, anybody in the room could have read
Yes.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's basically to say you want to be, yeah, here we go again. You want to be by me. Ha ha. I'm out. I'm not paying you
No,
no
I think it
mind.
was more so when Kim was reading, you didn't say anything. But when it's like, why are you quiet now? But when it's a woman, you go. If you notice when he started getting PO'd at Lolo, he went after you on your live. Was talking
Mhm.
disrespectful to you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I just hope that like on your own panel, if people can call you bees and put it in their
No, they
title or
can't.
whatever.
He can't come back. I
It
mean,
ain't
he's the
just him
only
though.
disrespectful person that I've encountered like that.
In the future, Lolo, that ain't just for him though. This goes across board. If somebody disrespects you like that and you try to have a good conversation with them on your stuff or like that, and they start putting you in a time, don't jump up there over explaining.
Hmm.
Because first off, if they're still mad at you, okay, this is common sense. If they're mad at you at that point in time, you can't have a good conversation because they're not calm yet. You
Right.
have like in real life, like let's say I'm having me and Envy best friends, and I done made him mad, right? And I try to have that conversation. As soon as he's still mad, he gonna say some stuff he gonna regret. I'm gonna say some stuff I'm gonna regret.
Yep.
Instead of we took that 5-10 minutes or that day or that 2 days to calm down and then have a real conversation about it and have it on your platform or at least somewhere where is a little neutral, like, hey, Envy, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure it stays normal or something like that. Because when two
Hmm.
people are mad, they're gonna say some stuff to each other that they may or may not
Yeah.
regret.
Point taken. Point taken. Lesson learned.
Don't take no disrespect, baby. Don't take none.
No.
No, no. I thought he had more sense than that, but obviously he's got more issues than I thought. So yeah, that's not happening again. He can go on talk all day long, do whatever he feel he need to do. I don't care. I'm not giving him any life. Let him stay on over there, and I'll stay over in my section. Not a problem.
Charlene made a point right there. Toxic masculinity. Now, it's one thing for a man to want a woman to cook a good meal. Because sometimes we can throw down. Not saying you can't envy. Not saying a man can't throw down in the kitchen. But sometimes, we got that little love sauce we put in it, right? But when that's all you talk about, like us, all a good woman's good for. You ain't talking about her intelligence. You talk about her body. You ain't talking about her mind. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A real man knows that to a good woman, it's through her mind, baby.
Want to know
Mhm.
how someone feels about you? Yeah, have an argument feelings come out after that. You know where you stand with that person. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Um,
that's it.
yeah, Lolo, it's just you all could see or you could see it's coming from a place of love, frustration on our end and all the other good
Absolutely,
stuff, you know. Um,
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
it's
we
all
love you.
constructive criticism. It's all constructive criticism, but Lolo,
Right.
you seem to I have to keep it real with you on a couple other things. Like you had like there is no way in holy God, nation, heaven, whatever you believe in, that you didn't know that these people had beef with him. At least Malik. I mean, him and Malik have been going back and forth for 6 months.
Yeah, but I listen. I haven't been watching like talking about. I don't watch his channel. I don't watch his channel at
Hmm.
all. I barely see him on anybody else's channel. I don't watch him. So I did not know. And I don't get a chance to watch everybody. I just don't. I step out of the arena. And when I turn this computer off, I turn it off. I'm not listening on my phone. I'm not doing, I turn it off. So no, I thought that they were men enough to be able to talk to each other, but obviously not. I must have forgot where I was.
Mm, mm.
And Tiffany's right. He was just talking about dating and coming and cook and all that, and we were joking about cooking. I'm like, cooking, and then it went left, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
That's to check the temperature, Lolo. When somebody asks you something that has nothing to do with the objective, they're checking the temperature. They're setting the table. Like when he says, "Hey, Lolo, I really like." I mean, the dude's in a bathrobe telling you, "Hey, Lolo, I really like how you look and this and that, whatever, whatever." It's to check the temperature,
I
you know.
wasn't
But
looking at his clothes and all of
I
that.
know that. I know that. I'm just telling you, like,
Okay.
what the objective is. You know what I'm saying? Like, when
Mm-hmm.
somebody starts dropping in what they want to say. Let me
Got
ask you. Let me ask you this, Lolo. Do you know why he was quiet? 90% of the time while people were saying shit.
No, I don't know why. I thought if anything, he would have argued back with them. I mean, there ain't no protection plans nowhere. I
So,
no, I don't know why. Why was he quiet?
because he looked like the victim instead of the aggressor.
Oh,
And that's bad because then he flips it on the channel saying, "Hey, you're responsible for everything that happens on your panel." If he would have argued back, he would have looked like, the aggressor. Everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates CX. That's what's up, Yvonne. Thank you for the super chat. I just shout out to you, Yvonne.
I got you,
But yeah,
Lolo.
what I'm saying is because of the optics, right? Now, you do know like ZX is one of those people that has a Library of Congress when it comes to YouTube receipts, recording phone calls, whatever the case may be. So therefore, the receipt that was created is that he was attacked. I'm telling you, give it a day, and it's going to be like, here, you shouldn't allow this on your platform, and then he's going to utilize the scare tactic against you to try to avoid the issues that he has with people like VS. He's going to deflect. But this is what happened to me on Lolo's and da 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 da. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
good
Like
grief.
that's why he was being very quiet, so he would look like the victim. Period. It just is what it is.
Well, let him be the victim. I don't care about that man like that. Let him be
Right.
the victim. I mean, jeez. Oh, he was trying to see if I was going to stop it. What?
But the problem is, Lolo, we have to catch you when you say stuff like that. I don't like yes people, so I'm not going to give you yes answers all the time.
Right.
Um, you really have to say, okay, I don't care. Like if he says he's the victim, I don't care how he felt. But you went over there to make peace, showing that you do care why he
No, I
said.
didn't go to make peace. I went to try to figure out why he was mad at me. That's why I went. It won't to make no
Right. If you
peace.
don't care, then you don't care, Lolo.
And basically, I'm gonna tell you, Lil, you just double talked because I'm explaining
I'm
to
Right.
you.
so confused.
Um,
Huh?
peace
No, 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 no.
is
Listen,
peace.
no, no. Yeah, hear
Listen,
her out.
peace, right? Peace is figure out why somebody's mad at you, so you don't start stuff. You don't have that like, why am I entitled kind of thing, right? It's because you want peace, right? So, when you're going over there to make things peaceful, is to figure out what's going on, try to settle it, and become peaceful, right? That was your intention, was to broker peace, be like, hey, why are you doing this to me? This is not what I meant. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I expected to happen today. And let's chill this out, right? That's basically what Envy was saying about broker and peace, because even though you were trying to explain yourself, you were also not wanting that to go down, right? You wasn't wanting to be in the title or messed with or something like that. So you were trying to broker peace
He
between
was
the
going
two.
to do it either way. He was going to do it anyway. I just wanted to know what I did wrong, why he was mad with me.
Nothing. Nothing.
You didn't.
Nothing.
I'll tell
He
you. You
no,
want to know?
Lolo. He did something wrong, not you.
You didn't do what
Okay.
he wanted you to do. That
Right.
he
Oh,
couldn't. That's your why. There's your why.
well, there's
And
my answer.
But
because
just know within yourself, Lola, you
No
cannot say
Pandora,
you
not at
didn't.
all.
You cannot say you don't care and then go over to figure out what you did wrong.
I mean, I take constructive criticism very, very wholeheartedly. I am trying to figure out why he was mad at me. That's the only reason I went over there. Like, what? Why are you
when
mad
I
at me?
asked
You
this
get two
question,
people.
why do you care that he's mad at you?
I don't care if he's mad at me. I just wanted to know what went wrong. Why were you mad at me? I'm not worried about, honestly, I don't care why. I just wanted to hear from him why he's mad at me when everybody else was doing the cussing at him, not me.
He's holding. Here's why. All right. Because this is what he says all the time. People want to catch me when I'm out, but I always drop the link. So he felt like the opportunity of him going out there was, the opportunity was given to people that'll drag him that aren't willing to hit his lane. That's how he thinks. So he feels like you provided a platform for that mess. That's it. Even though he was using you for content. Because look at the title. When somebody makes the title something about somebody they just left 5 minutes later, it's a content wrecking ball court.
Oh, so I'm supposed to go make another live about him. It's not gonna happen.
Right, right. But
Yeah, it ain't gonna
he
happen. I'm not that interested.
right. Something to Nika compare. Oh yeah, he did. He did this. He did the same thing. And Nika compare and contrast the differences between y'all toxic masculinity. Yeah, like he's going after the most random people, bringing up receipts from 11 years ago. Not receipts, but reads. From like
Child.
11 years ago, Vegas Gate, Airbnb Gate, all this other bullshit. It's crazy to me. This is about the control and power. Manco, this is about control and power. He feels powerless when he's on someone else's panel. He wants them on his panel so he can monetize it. True.
That makes sense.
And
Well,
see, also, Lolo, you have to realize as well, where can he go? You know what I'm saying? Like, why does he pull every time you're live, he pulls up?
yeah. He
Oh,
said he won't coming over there no more. That's why I'm like, why? Why? What are you mad at me for? That was my whole questioning in my mind is why are you
hmm
mad at me? I didn't even say anything. What are you mad at me? But I get it now. I get it. I absolutely get it. He's banned. He can stay on over there. There's one more place he ain't got to come and whatnot. And we good.
I didn't hit your link, Lil, because I was respecting you because that man don't like me. So instead of hitting your link and being up there with someone who doesn't like me, I stayed in the chat and was chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't know why he don't like me, but it's his choice. I don't care.
That's true, Arnold. Why I let him up because I didn't sense any hostility, and he didn't come with hostility. This is why seeing it at the end, it kind of like why? What did? So, but we done with
But
this.
this ain't, I will say, this ain't the first time that this has happened. This is the second. The first time when that situation happened, and then he went over there and put you in the title again because you said no, you wasn't going to be backstage. When people started talking about him, he did the same thing to you that time.
I didn't know anything about that.
Well, you kind of did, but you couldn't watch it because you were actually live at the time. But you saw the
Oh,
title. Yeah,
no,
we talked about it
did
that
I?
day. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't watch it. I don't. So I don't know because
I
I
thought
woke
you
up
would be,
all back.
yeah. I thought Lolo, you would be a little bit more because of the title and whatnot. I thought that you would be a little bit more like, how are you justifying doing this shit when you just messed up my platform? But it was like, well, what's wrong, Lolo? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody question on ZX
But
at all. I'm not arguing with it, man. If he thinks he gonna have somebody going back and forth and back and forth, it's not gonna happen. He can talk all day long, knock himself out, knock his tooth out, whatever he want to do. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do
not
with
the
it.
two.
I'm just saying I want nothing to do with it. He wants to argue with somebody, let him go find somebody to argue with, but it's not gonna be me.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at all. If he
I
mad at me,
understand
he
Lolo has a
mad.
thing for she's
No,
crushing on
Lolo does
ZX.
not have a thing for ZX at all. What?
I don't think they have a crush on him, but I do think that Lolo minds a compliment from him. Uh yeah,
Money, who doesn't
so
like compliments? Everybody loves a compliment, but if it's somebody that doesn't like you and they give you a compliment, it's kind of like, what? Why are you complimenting me? But I mean, listen, he fine. He can stay over there. I'll stay
right.
over here.
And Lola, I don't want to create a hamster wheel of content, you know what I'm saying, about this situation. I mean, I think Charlie and myself, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, I know that we support you. I know that it was a little bit aggravating that your panel was used as like a dump off channel for content to
Yeah,
spring from somewhere. And then going over there now he has, because here's the thing, right? If you don't think that you're wrong in something, and
right.
you try to go figure out why you were wrong, it justifies what he's saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay. So it's like, okay, this happened to me. I really didn't like it. I really didn't appreciate it, whatever. You ignore it. That means that, we don't know whether you think that it was right or wrong. But
Mm-hmm.
now, fuel to the fire is saying, why did you feel like you were disrespected? Why did you feel like this? Why did you feel like that? Now there's a shadow of a doubt that you let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just
It
do your
doesn't matter.
thing. Get right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, do your thing. Don't explain to nobody.
Right.
If somebody has your name tag, don't go up there trying to justify yourself. Just be yourself. And if they don't like it, oh well.
Here you go.
Right,
Yep.
exactly. I'm moving on. It is what it is. Let them talk his
And
stuff.
my
I
Kimmy
don't
was
give a care.
moving right along.
It is what it is. And I ain't got time for that. I don't have the energy for him at all. And that is okay to like him. I don't like that man like that. Please stop, trouble.
Well, I'm glad you could laugh now, Lolo. And as I said, let me see who our road that you're supposed to go live for us now. But the person's close is right. I like you, Lolo. So moving on. So yeah,
Moving on.
right. It's one of those situations where hey, somebody didn't get their way.
Hey, Barn
You
Dog.
you you didn't bend over backwards or whatever the case may be in the way that he wanted you to. I don't ever know why people don't hit the panel at their own risk. Listen, when you hit the panel at your own risk. I don't give a damn about much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really respect you, I will say, like, hey, this person's going to come up. It's going to turn into a freaking bloodbath. Are you interested in this? You know what I'm saying? I get it. But at the same time, listen, um, I don't think that here's how I look at it. You can come and go as you please. It only takes one button. It's called Leave Studio. It's right down here at the bottom of your screen. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna sit here and make a bunch of excuses that ZX was treated wrong or whatever. My thing was, Lolo, I figured that you would think somewhere along the lines of I didn't ask you to hit the damn link. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
hit it at your
definitely
own risk.
didn't. I
Right.
definitely didn't.
Well, here's my thing, Lolo. I've got into it on your panel. Did I ever blame you?
No,
Mm-mm. Mr. William Brothers, that happened yesterday. Did he blame you?
no.
Okay, so that happens on every panel. When you hit, like Envy said, when you hit the link, there's always that possibility. I've hit links
Right.
and got. Everybody has. I mean, it is what it is, baby. When
Yeah.
you hit
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
link in the Mo3, the beef sector, the black, expect you can get got. If somebody's in that
Yes.
chat, they don't like you, they could come up and say what they want to say. It
True.
can happen to
Hmm.
anybody.
Absolutely.
That is true.
Absolutely. And Lolo, we got your back. We got your back, Lolo. But here's what I want. Please try this. Try this for the best. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have people have your back because ha- don't ever have somebody have your back because they feel sorry for you. Have people have your back because they want to stand in strength, side by side, not in front of you, not behind you.
I
You
get it.
could tell when somebody genuinely supports you. You can. It's very obvious.
True.
Because they don't want to, they don't want to make you content. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. But you know that I'm very supportive of trying to give you a little bit of fuel. And here's the thing. Here's what I don't like, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the same person that has done certain things, like host
Mm-hmm.
family members and things along those lines. I try to say things respectfully, as
Hey, Karma.
respectfully as I can, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, maybe he thought, oh, she's going to put up with me doing this and me doing that. I could just get my shit off, because you got to think about, why do you think he went to Lemons and he was always disrespectful?
That
Yes,
is true.
Lemon kept letting him up. I get it. Can we sit here and say like Lemon should have done something, but he didn't go to his panel? That was a trap, So
Okay.
it's but Lolo, as I said, we have your back, but you don't want to get to a certain point where people say, well, we can have Lolo's back, but in 2 weeks she's going to XYZ. Whatever you stand on, like, we want to stand on with you, but we don't want to be confused where your
Don't
stance
worry.
is
He
on
is
certain
not.
things. You
He
feel
is
me?
banned. Yes, he is banned. He is not coming back. I ain't got nothing to say to him nor listen. I will continue to let him stay right over there.
Hmm.
So that's it, and
See,
that's
this is
all.
a learning experience, not just with him, but moving forward, right?
True.
And like that's all you can do is you already did it, right? You can't change it. All you can
True.
do is move forward. So moving forward, just realize when people are like that towards you, don't don't hit that link when they mad, because they're gonna say some disrespectful stuff, and learn from it. Move forward. Don't let people talk to you on your panel any type of way. It's your panel. You have something called the drop button,
Right. Well, I
and
was going
don't
to ask, yeah,
apologize for it. Don't
right.
apologize.
Logo, do you feel okay about backstaging people, muting people, kicking people, banning people? Do you feel okay doing that?
I've never really had to do it. I don't have a problem with it.
But here's the arena that you stepped into, right? Now, when you're out doing your thing, we're enjoying you running your errands, like I always say. Like, you're we all have our strengths and weaknesses, right? My
Mm-hmm.
weakness is being entertaining. I mean, in person, I'm very, very cool to hang out with, but in the grand scheme of things, me entertaining people on this damn application is not elite. But I could never drive around in my car and keep people entertained while I'm going to the grocery store or whatnot. You got to really consider the arena that you're in. I think
Mm-hmm.
that, in my personal opinion, I feel like you get a little bit uncomfortable, overwhelmed, things like that, when there's a lot of things coming up from your panel.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I'm not great with a whole lot of people. I
You
definitely am
know.
not. Mm-hmm.
All right, Lolo. Well, I don't want you to think about this all day. I'm
No,
gonna,
I'll
I'm
be
gonna,
damned.
I'm gonna touch the middle of my topic or whatever, so that I can stay out of here for the, people that are going live at 2 o'clock, or shit. It obviously is past that, but 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'll be back here at 5:15. But I just wanted to check on you, Lolo, kind of see where the optics of that is.
Right.
Let you speak and just. Ugh,
I
Just
appreciate it. I definitely
yeah,
do.
I want you to just listen. There's just certain people that you just have to,
Yeah, just
you write
ignore.
down, check off the box, and it's also
Mhm.
okay to ban people from your studio. Okay.
That,
I would rather
that's
ban
true.
somebody from the studio rather than take the risk of them hitting my link.
Right.
And
That makes
at
sense.
that point, then you could be fair. It's okay to tell somebody, you know what, I'm not being, I would be okay if did the disrespect and the apology if you said, you know what, hey, it's just best for me to stay on my side of the street and stay on your side of the street. But Lolo, you can say that, but if you don't like ban somebody, that automatically says like, okay, well, if you didn't ban me from StreamYard, then obviously you want me here for some reason. If I don't block people out of the chat and they keep talking crazy, harassing my guests and things like that, they feel like they have a little bit more. They feel like I'm co-signing the fact that they could talk shit. Like ZX knows, like ZX has been blocked from my StreamYard, my chat, whatever. What's he gonna do? Type, hit the link? No, it's just it has nothing really to do with me feeling sorry. We just don't, there's nothing that we can bring to a channel talking to each other. Plus he's way too disrespectful to my people. And what are you going to do? You're going to let one person up for shock factor and lose 30 of your supporters, or are you going to cut ties with one and then have your supporters know that you stand on business?
Yeah, you got that right. Sweet one, that ain't happening at all.
People want to follow, we call them followers. So let's just use that word. People want to follow, like in sales, when you sell something, people want to follow others with a lot of people that stand on business, have, that have the vigor, have the no nonsense and whatnot. Like everybody knows, you talk shit to pizza, she's going to cuss some people out. Talk shit to VS, she's going to make you run for your life. You talk shit to me, I don't care what you think. I probably gotta say whatever. I don't give a damn, or I'm gonna troll you. So it's almost like don't give somebody the out because I know that. I mean, you could say he's not coming over. He's not coming over. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna hit the link to see if StreamYard says he's banned. If he's not banned, you're actually leaving that door open. You either got to stand on business on everything around the situation because
Right.
I think a lot of times you wait for things to get better. Like maybe things might get better, maybe things might blow over. They're not going to. You know what I mean? Just some people don't need to be in your life.
I got it. I definitely got it. Now, Molly wanted to know what did I want at this point? What do I want Envy to do? Why don't you guys do a favor for a favor since he wants so much? Did you happy now, Molly?
There's no favor for a favor.
And
There's
I
nothing
don't
I
want
could do it
anything.
on platforms. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do. What do you want me? You want me to do?
Mm,
Jump off the porch and dive into a baby pool? Like, there's nothing else I could do. But Lolo, I strongly, I don't. I know you got a busy day. I strongly encourage you to, lean on us, but at the same time, we don't want to look crazy either.
that's true.
If I sit up here and you tell me that you're putting your foot down on ZX or whoever, not even just saying him, whoever,
I want nothing else to do with that man at all. We
right,
Well,
good.
see, this whole situation is not. It's not really about ZX. What myself,
right,
I'm pretty sure I can speak for MB too, because the people are going to do some stuff like that. They're going to strike up their lives. That's it is what it is on that part. It's the not taking abuse, and when you say something, stand in it, right? So if I
Mhm.
say I'm not gonna let I'm not gonna let MB ever hit my
right,
panel again because he talked about my mama, I ain't never gonna do it then, right?
Okay.
right,
And or if let's say he were to use abusive language to me and I cussed him out today, tomorrow we ain't gonna be besties.
right,
Now I can't ban him any more than I banned him. I mean, the man is banned. I
sure,
can't ban him any more than he's banned.
It ain't just him though. You keep saying anybody, don't let nobody do that to you. Don't let nobody abuse you and then take it. Don't take that shit. Right? If somebody's being abusive towards you, don't take that. You are a lady and you deserve to be treated as such.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. He
But
is
I love
gone.
you. Thank you, Envy, for having me. I'm gonna let you get back to
Shit.
your show.
Envy, you
Finish
went
up the
from
last.
lemon can never come back to him being a mod. Okay, so what? Who cares?
All right.
That was speaking out of anger. So who gives a shit? If you know envy, I'm gonna do whatever envy feels like. What envy wants to fucking do. Okay. Um, but yeah, Lola, we got you. Just I appreciate you coming up and clearing the air. We want to stand with you. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stand with you and be disappointed. But I'm
Well,
not trying to make you.
yeah,
I'm not
again,
trying to
I
make
can't.
you feel bad. I'm not. I'm
No,
not trying to make you. Go
I
ahead.
don't. I don't feel bad at all. I can't ban him no more than he's banned. I mean, I can't ban him no more than he's banned. He can't come over there. He can't be. I mean, there's nothing more I can do. It's done.
Yeah, ACS Sweetie said, Envy, can you ask Lolo about the man enough comment? Ken and Malik came up to help her out, saying she thought they would be man enough to talk to ZX. Sounds dismissive.
No, no, no. I thought he would be man enough to talk to them.
Right,
That
right.
was,
No, I
yeah.
understand.
Why they couldn't just talk about it instead of threatening to call each other's peoples.
And I'm going to give you, before you drop down, Lola, I'm going to give you one thing that I do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much I love or hate a person, sometimes when things are going like that, I just do a panel reset. Like, like you're gonna see this. I do a panel reset so that it's across the board,
And get
whatever,
rid of
nobody's
everybody.
bad or whatever. I want to take a break. Or maybe
Got
have like a DD pack commercial or something.
oh,
I don't know.
I
No,
got
that's
you. I got
it.
you. I got you. All right. Well, thank you so
All
much,
right.
sir. I'll see you later. Y'all have a good day.
Damn, look at Molly tell Lolo tell Envy to go directly to hell. Jesus.
There, Molly.
Yeah, yeah. Envy heard you're banned. Oh, from Chicago. No, no, no. It was actually banned from Texas. Saying gang. Appreciate you. I haven't seen you in a minute, saying gang. You know goddamn well I ain't banned to no damn. You came around as a subscriber. You used to hit can spam. I'm not quite sure what you're doing, but you know goddamn well what it looks like when I go over there. But anyway, as I said, I'm not going to exasperate this content, keep going and going and going and going, because then it gets I made my point. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on a second. Who is fired up right now that I fucks with? If if I fucks with you, I fucks with you. Who's going live? What's going on? Because I'll say the thing about Jay Wilson and then we're out of here. That's going to be like 10 minutes. So go ahead and fire up because okay. All right. Let's do the Jay Wilson thing. So we know banned from Texas. Yep. Miss Sugarplum. That's what somebody said that was troll that I can't go to the state of Texas. That I can't go to the state of Texas. But anyway, that's impossible. All right. So Lemon's Raggedy hit list will be. I'm interested to see who the Raggedy hit list is. The crazy thing is he said like certain people's videos are nothing burgers or whatever. So I figured it was a nothing burger, but he said he's got a hit list. He's going to be dragging some people. Okay, good, fine, great. Lolo, we just talked to Lolo. I hope that she takes heed to what we're talking about. We really, 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 really want to support Lolo. Beef sector wants to support Lolo. Mode 3 sector wants to start support Lolo. And you know me, if I support you, I'm going all in. I'll do anything. I will troll somebody. I will ruin their lives if I really want to support you. Okay. You already know the level of how the old envy is. People want me to be the beef sector envy and never be the Mo 3 sector envy in my life. just because I take things a little too far about forgiveness. Get cool with who. My issue is a moral outage when you have done the same shit to make content in his channel. Case closed. When you have done the same shit, we all do the same shit, but it's how it's how you take it in. People know I'm gonna talk shit. I'm going to stir up bullshit. I'm going to throw stuff out there to watch you just squirm and scream and start, like deny, like a bunch of recordings. And I got him doing this and I got a screenshot of his live. I think that shit's funny because at the end of the day that I say, I don't give a shit. They're like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I had this whole freaking dissertation to present against envy and it didn't work. No shit. But anyway. All right, let's do the Jay Wilson thing and let's get up out of here. Because I saw Jay Wilson stop in, and Jay Wilson and I have kind of like a banter going on, right? Going on right now, and shout out to him because when he went crazy, I actually enjoyed it. All right, so a shout out to Jay Wilson, but we're gonna go ahead and do the unhinged. Did you guys see when? Did you guys see when Jay Wilson was up there with Ken and Octavius? Anybody? Because if you didn't, I'll tell you about it real quick before we get up out of here. All right, so so Jay Wilson was chilling, and Octavius was up there dispelling some of the things that he felt were lies. One of the things was, have I sent receipts that are lies? I'm standing in this business or whatever. Because Firegate is going to burn up just like the damn apartments did, okay? I don't want to hear about Firegate, talk about Firegate. Great. That's like talk about Vegas again or some other dumb shit that becomes a storyline for no apparent reason. And I guess because we're bored. Who's going live that I fucks with? Pizarro, you going live? VS, you going live? But anyway, all right. So he was up there. They were chopping it up, asking Ken some questions or asking Octavius some questions, whatever the case may be. All right. So cool. Panel kind of had the control of, hey, we're just having a conversation. So here comes Ken. Now, I'm not saying Ken actually, believe it or not, just he was acting like an individual that literally just had a simple question. And my thing is he asked Octavius, he said, hey, Octavius, has our name been mentioned in Firegate? I don't know who the other person was. I assume maybe Sonny. But let me just stick to Ken because I know definitely he asked if his name was mentioned within the document. That is literally the most close-ended question I've heard in a long time. It requires a yes or a no. That's it. Not an explanation about the airport and the air and the trees outside and YouTube versus MySpace and should you get on Twitter or all that other stupid shit. Like yes or no. Okay. Jay Wilson lost his shit more than I've seen Jay. Jay Wilson lost his shit, and I put in the chat. Jay Wilson, it's Sunday, bro. Hey, Jay Wilson, happy Sunday. Hey, Jay Wilson, man, listen. He said, I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers think. I ain't listen to this shit, motherfucking goddamn. This nigga didn't even motherfucking goddamn this nigga didn't even fucking goddamn disrespect you. He came up here and asked you a goddamn question, you motherfucking shit, goddamn, fuck. And I was like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to go behind. I used to have to hide behind the church to be talking like that. But I was like, wow. So Jay Wilson was on fire. But then he was like, and then Octavius was like, this, and I did a video over here, and whatever he was saying, and I really didn't listen to it because I was laughing at Jay Wilson so much, right? But I just wanted to mention that I was, eyes wide open. I went and got my Bible and I had to put it on the table. But I don't know if Jay Wilson I don't know, Jay Wilson, whether that made you so irked or whatever. This man did not respect, this man did not disrespect you. You can't come on my panel and just start disrespecting people when they ask one question. I have to stop saying F words and stuff like that so I can maybe get this video in green. But I thought it was kind of funny or whatever. Looks like receipts are flying in. Receipts are flying in. Hold on a second. I don't want y'all to miss anything when receipts start flying in. Uh, got big. I'm sorry. I apologize. Usually I have my phone like to the right. I don't lie about Cash Apps. I don't have that ching going off every 10 seconds. Ching, ching. No, but I really did get two Cash Apps. So you know who you are. I really do appreciate it. Okay. That was out without my phone going. Ching. I don't have to set a timer to pretend that people actually support me in this bitch. Doesn't matter if there's 5 people in here or 5 million. I still have my supporters. What do we got? His grinder hookup probably had canceled on him. Damn, Charlie. I'm not even really trying to drag Jay Wilson or whatever. Him and I just have a banter back and forth. So definitely wanted to point that out. You said Jay Wilson is yeah, for a few seconds, he lost his religion for like a half hour. I mean, listen. If I didn't hear 200 f bombs and 300 s bombs and mfers and all the other stuff, it nothing really happened that bad. He was like talking for Kent. This man just asked you one question. You can't even be man enough. I was like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? DoorDash Grindergate 1.0 is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Oh shit. All right. Who is going live? I'm going to up your eyes if Pizarro or BS isn't live. Let's see. Cruiser. Transparent talk, grown folks. Okay, okay. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. That's it, y'all. As I said, I'm not gonna regurgitate content, talk in circles, blah blah blah, just because there's over 200 people in here or whatever, and I want to, a couple dollars for AdSense. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. As you know, I set up like a 2 hour show. We start from the beginning, we do the middle, we do the end. So hopefully this brought some kind of clarity to y'all for midday. Looks like this week on YouTube is definitely going to jump off at my 5:15 show. RY and I'll bring it together a little bit more. Okay. Shit. What are we talking about? Let me see. Let me see. What's my title for 5:15? Give me 1 second. It is. It is. Let's see what Envy does during the 1 o'clock show. Damn. I'll probably have to change that. Then we'll have a title. Okay, well, well, obviously I got to work on that because what is it? 3:10 Eastern Standard Time. What do y'all got? Just a couple comments before I get the hell up out of here. Yeah, yeah. But usually, Jay Wilson throws out like 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, whatever. All right, so as I always say, the reason why you see these Mo3 sector outros is because I want people to see the difference between a musician that needs all those soundboards and plugins and uh, um, Pro Tools and all that other nonsense or whatever to sound like themselves. So, watching Mo3 just sing a cappella in his kitchen, I want people to always be impressed with that. And that's why we always say, rest in peace, Mo3. But hey, I'll see y'all out in the YouTube streets. And as I said, RY and I will be back here at 5:15. Thank you very much for listening to our breakdown, and shout out to Lolo. We want her to stand on business. Shout out to Charlie for bringing some clarity to the situation. I really do appreciate it. Looks like Pizarro is also getting her shit off because Lemon may or may not have wanted to come up there. And VS is doing VS, which I'm looking forward to her going live. So I'll holler at y'all. Here's Mo3, and have a great day until then.
The struggle like this, you wouldn't understand the way I feed my family. I come from nothing and it hurt, I'm being real. Got tired of seeing my mama shed a tear. All my life was in the field. That money, that moolah made me go crazy. Go and get it, my motto, this on a daily. My baby needs some Pampers, P.O. on my ass. So bitch, I got a scratch on the block from 9 to 5. I'm getting it till the lounge come. Hoping that I make it to my daughter and my son. You gotta relate and feel my energy. Keep that 30 on my waist, it's for my enemies. Feel like my life is like a movie scene. Baby, that's a ghetto dream. Ghetto dream. This for them kids who ain't got nothing else to eat. Baby, this a ghetto dream.
Somebody will punch. Somebody will punch you on the motherfucking blind side, bitch. Like someone knocked your motherfucker.
And I ain't gotta say a damn thing. But girl, I'm trying to get you. Cause someone who knows how to ride can take different positions. Now you screaming up and down we go. That's right, I never met the type of girl that's quite like you. Keep it on the low. And I can give more than dick, girl, it's true. But I only did one time, yeah.
You know what, though? Everybody in the building and everybody that's going to come in the building, go ahead and subscribe, set your notifications, hit that bell and set it to all, because I'm going live. Like, I'm going live until he's the fuck up out of here. Okay? That's it. Fuck him.
Bitch, nobody wants y'all. So get that in your head. I would never look at y'all like that. If y'all was half hittable, it would be only in the darkness, bitch. In the darkness and secret, it'd be about this time. If I ever slid y'all raggedy ass bitches through, it'd be about this time. And y'all got to get out before the sun comes up, bitch. I don't want my neighbors or nobody seeing y'all leaving my motherfucking house, bitch. Nobody wants to be seen with y'all. Get that in your motherfucking head, bitch. You punk pussy ass bitch.
These days, anybody can just say whatever the they want to say online because they hide behind something. I remember there was a point in time where you had to be real in real life. You don't have to be that anymore. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be online. A fucking princess, a fucking Aztec warrior. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be these days when you online. But what are you in real life? That's the real question, homie. What are you in real life? People don't have to be that no more. Now they just sit there and they just follow to Instagram or Facebook and they, shit, I can get on here and get the praise I'm looking for, the clout I'm looking for. When you get your ass outside, boy, you looked over every time. But you don't demand respect in your real life, your everyday. That's crazy. I watch more people demand respect online than they do in their everyday life. You let people run over you every day in your personal day-to-day hand-to-hand combat, but when you online, you God with no face to the case.
Bitch, people don't like me. I'll be over there on your shit. Bitch, this is my shit with my supporters and people that fuck with me and like me. Bitch, everybody, I got haters over there on your motherfucking block. I got haters on everybody's block outside of my motherfucking channel and the people that I fuck with. They're gonna be writing any motherfucking thing. Bitch, you just read the chat.